So, I'm sure that a lot of our CrossFitters don't really know how Coach JJ came to be a part of the team, and it's a pretty cool story, especially now looking back with how far along the gym has come, and given our roots and where we start. So, uh, I actually first met Janelle Radel, who we now know as Coach JJ, in Chicago. I think it was like June 30th of 2010 when I was going to get my level 1 for the first time, my CrossFit level 1. This is at CrossFit Arlington Heights in Chicago. CrossFit level 1. And Janelle was there. There were 50 people in our seminar, and by the end of the seminar you get to know quite a few of the people that you're exercising with, that you're learning with, and there were relatively fewer women in the group than there were guys, and Janelle was one of the women in the group, and I remember her because she was able to do pull-ups, and a lot of the girls there couldn't, so she kind of stuck out in my mind. And we had a wild time, like at the seminar. We learned a lot of stuff and had some really cool instructors. Some of you guys who might be familiar with the CrossFit OGs, Pat Sherwood was our flow master. Matt Chan taught us the deadlift. Cherie Chan was also there. Joe DeGain. Neat side note, Joe DeGain has told us, as he's come and done a seminar at CrossFit Edwardsville since this time, he let us know that I guess CrossFit Arlington Heights, that was the only seminar that he knows that they hosted, was that one seminar, and we were there for that one. But anyway, so we got our level 1 certificates in, I think it was late June of 2010, and I was in Chicago, and I was living in Belleville, I think, at the time, Belleville, Illinois. And when we got back, my wife and I were leading a fitness and nutrition group that we called CrossFitness, and there was an underground like CrossFit-like thing. We were leading classes, fitness classes, nutrition classes at Faith Family Church in Shiloh, Illinois. And one Saturday, JJ, who again we knew at the time was Janelle, she showed up to our class because word had gotten out through the grapevine that there was this CrossFit-like operation that was doing CrossFit-like classes in the foyer of the church Saturdays at 11 a.m. At that time, it was the only class that we had. It was a free thing that we did just to help spread fitness and healthy eating and healthy lifestyle stuff to the church. It was a small group. It was our ministry at the time. JJ showed up to our class, and I recognized her, like, hey, I think you look familiar, and we did a little bit of talking back and forth, and we realized that she was the girl that I had done the CrossFit Level 1 seminar with so much time before. Like, this was easily like a year later, I think, that we ended up like connecting again. So eventually that little church group expanded out, and we moved our operation into Edwardsville, Illinois, Airplane Park, also known as Edwardsville Township Community Park. We moved our operation to there and had our Saturday 11 a.m. classes there. And every once in a while, the basketball gymnasium at Eden Church in northern Edwardsville, we had our classes there. But anyway, so JJ had been a part of our original church group, and our Saturday group got to be quite a big group. We had quite a following, and sometimes we'd have like 20, 30 people coming to the classes, the one class I should say, on Saturday, and then hanging out with us. And we decided that we probably should expand our class offering and have more than one class a week, and have a second class on Wednesday evening at 5 p.m. And since I was working at that time, I couldn't lead the class myself, so we called up JJ, and JJ was the girl we asked to be our very first staff person, the very first person to lead classes besides me and Caroline. So JJ was the first expansion of our little underground CrossFit group from 1 class a week to 2 classes a week. And she led the Wednesday classes. And she programmed the Wednesdays, I programmed the Saturdays, and that was where we started. And then, things kind of exploded from there. We started having classes on Monday and Wednesday evening with JJ's help, and Saturday, and then we expanded into our first commercial facility, and then from there things grew really fast. In 6 months we outgrew that first commercial facility, moved into our 18 Kettle River location, and the rest is kind of history. Now JJ coaches tons and tons and tons of classes of different types: CrossFit classes, foundations classes, fire classes, personal training classes, and it's been really cool to see how the operation has evolved, and she's been there since the start, and to see how she's evolved as a coach, it's really cool stuff. So just want to tell the story of Coach JJ getting started as a CrossFit coach with us, and the roots, since I think a lot of folks don't know that story. Anyway, have an awesome day, guys. Beautiful and blessed day, and I'll talk to you soon.